Hello, I'm Erin and this is my little sister Ada, and these two experiments are going to be quite messy, so you might want to do it outside or cover your work surface. For these two experiments you're going to need a tea towel or a cloth with no holes in it, some cling film, a skewer or another pointy sharp object, a plastic plate, 2 cups, one full of water or one halfway full of water and one empty. For this first experiment you'll need the tea towel, the plate and the 2 cups. Okay, let's begin. Take your cup and then put the tea towel or cloth over it. Make like a dip in it so that the water won't just sit on the top. Then take your water and pour it in. It will obviously go through because this material is porous, which means water will go through it. Might need a bit more. And then pull it tight. Put the plate over it. Would you like to put the plate over it? Yeah. Put the plate on top. Make sure it's all secure. Put the plate upside down and hold it over her head. No water comes out. Isn't that amazing? Okay. For this next experiment, you're going to need the watering cup, the cling film, and the sharp pointy object. First start with your empty cup, then put in the water. And put the cling film over the top. Now put it upside down. Of course the water's not going to come through because it's non-porous. Now, take your skewer and poke a few holes in it. The water doesn't come out. You can see the skewer go right through. Now a bit of water's come through. What happens if we put a bit more? A lot of water comes through. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoy doing the experiments yourself.
So, to explain the waterproof hanky trick that Erin and Ada just did, I'm going to ask 2 questions. First of all, if there was no hanky there, what would make the water fall out? And secondly, have you ever seen a pond skater bug? The answers to both those questions help us answer why the water stayed in the glass with the hanky across it. So, with no hanky across the top bit, gravity, which gives everything weight, causes the water to fall out. And if you've ever seen a pond skater bug, you will know that it spreads its legs out quite wide around it and can actually tread on the surface of water. So, what's that got to do with our glass? When you hold the glass upside down with the hanky across it, there are 3 forces. There's gravity pulling the water and everything downwards, there's air pressure from the air around us, and there is surface tension on the water. Air pressure is not something we think about very often, but above our heads, the column of air that goes up to the edge of space has an equivalent weight of about 20 cars pushing down on us, and that's also pushing up on the water in the glass. Now normally that's not strong enough to keep the water in the glass with just a hanky across it, so the extra effect of surface tension is key here. Surface tension is the elastic-like skin effect that water has. It has real effects, like causes condensation to form into droplets on spiders' webs or on your car in the morning. And it also allows those water strider bugs, or pond skaters, to walk across it. You'll have seen the effect with water just rising up slightly in a meniscus at the edge of a glass when you pour it in, or also if you've slightly overfilled the glass, the water seems to rise above the surface, and this surface tension holds it all in place. Now, the size of the surface tension force depends on the size of the hole. If you just took the full glass, the hole is massive, and so the surface tension isn't going to be very strong to hold it when you invert the glass upside down. But the Hanky is made up of hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of small holes. Think of it as just lots of holes stitched together. And so when the water is across each of those, the surface tension is stronger because you can form a tighter bond over a smaller hole. And so it provides a big enough force to keep the water inside. When the Hanky was replaced by cling film, you could pierce a hole in the cling film, and I hope you tried this, and you'll see that water doesn't really come out. And you can make that hole quite big. I think we managed successfully to get one up to about 1/2 centimetre across. So if you haven't tried that, please do give it a go, and I hope you didn't get too wet. Thank you.